Hello everyone, hello. The hands of Anna Walker, yes they are. Hi everyone, Anna Walker here with StabThingsIntoExistence.com. Welcome to the studio table. I am very happy to finally give you felted succulents. 3 different ways, the latest in the $47 club class. And the video is loading to my virtual assistant as we speak and will be posted with all luck later today. And the 3rd class of the $47 club will be live and ready to go. I am stoked to have these available. Let me tell you a little something about these felted succulents. It's taken a few iterations to figure out in my head and then in my hands, excuse me, how to create these to make them look as realistic as possible. And it took me a little bit because most felted succulents that you see, most tutorials, most classes are about cutting the petals out of felt, whether it's felt you've made yourself or whether it's, felt that you buy, and then stitching or attaching them all together to create the succulents. And while they make some beautiful succulents, don't get me wrong, they didn't look exactly realistic. And I wanted to go for as realistic a look as possible. And I just heard from a master gardener friend that these pass their test for looking as realistic as the real thing. So I take that as high praise. I hope that you will jump on the $47 club. And the $47 club, remember, that's $47. You get a kit and the video tutorial that you can take whenever your schedule allows. There's a bundle available that you can purchase the first 3, or if you wait just a month, I will have at least 2 others there, and then you can pick and choose which 3 video tutorials and kits you want to bundle together. So this is new for this year, and I am excited because I think this is going to be the way that my business goes forward and that I can continue to bring you video tutorials and class kits that you can use, have everything that you need to create things like these beautiful succulents yourself. So I just wanted to share my excitement. These teenies were my first official iteration verifying that, yep, I had the process down. So I have some felted succulents that can make it look like I have grown succulents in my house. Now I have hens and chicks outside, but that's another story. So let's talk about this. These are 2 pre-felts that I have made to be part of a project with some other felt artists across the world. Yep, I said across the world. One thing that I am a huge fan of is working with other felters. And this project was born from the creative mind that put together Felt Camp from last year. Do you remember Felt Camp last year? I still need to finish my donkey that wants to be a llama. He's just been sitting there very patiently for me. About a year ago, it's almost exactly a year ago. A year ago, I was just really excited for it to start. But I joined Felt Camp, which was a collection of European, mostly Eastern European artists that provided over the course of about a week, 10 days, several different classes and then Q&As and video tutorials going all the way around each of the projects that were involved. And I think there were 5 of them. I chose to do 3. But the same group of artists has put together a peace felt project because some of them live very close to Ukraine. Some of them are Ukrainian themselves. And the goal is to have felters from all over the world create pieces of pre-felt. Now, pre-felt is partially felted wool that is together enough that you can cut it, you can tease up one side of it and have it connect to another piece of wool, and that is exactly what is going to happen. So here are some of the facts about this Peace Felt project. There are 16 countries represented in this project from the felters that have signed up to participate, over 3 continents, 205 registrations, but we're not limited to just doing one piece of pre-felt, and some of them are groups or families that are creating the pre-felt. So there are going to be well over 200 pieces that will be collaged together on a larger piece of pre-felt, and then they will all be wet felted together so that they create a beautiful collage in honor and for the purpose of highlighting peace in Ukraine and peace across the world. I am extraordinarily excited to be part of this project, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I chose the fibers that I chose to do these pre-felts. First, the backing piece is from one of my own fiber bats that I created, and it has blues and greens of lots of different shades. I wanted to use this to sort of be my representation of the Ukrainian flag, but of kind of a color of peace. When I think of peace, I think of calm oceans and beautiful blue waters and a peaceful natural feel, being out in nature. And that's why I chose this particular bat to be the backing. Why did I choose this for the top? Well, I have had this art bat for quite some time. In fact, I've had it for so long that I could not even tell you where I got it from. My guess is it was from someone who was destashing fiber, and I thought it was pretty and I grabbed it, or they gifted it to me. I honestly do not recall, but I have loved this for so long, not for any particular purpose except that there's still a little bit of lanolin left, so there's a little bit of conditioning, there's a little bit of soothing in the fibers still. And because it has these wild, brilliant sparks of color, which could be anything from fireworks to crayons to what the sky looks like when bombing happens. And I hope I'm not triggering anybody. I don't mean to. But this bat represented to me everything about what is happening and what is possible. And when these fibers came together in this pre-felt, I saw beauty in the chaos. There's beauty amongst the different colors and textures as they combine. The chaos is there. You can't deny it. But it's a chaos that is the possibility of new beginnings. I look at these pre-felts and I see the chaos of some of the pictures of new galaxies coming to life that the Hubble telescope brought us. I look at these pre-felts and I see the chaos of what's happening in Ukraine, what's happening in our Black communities, what's happening for the awful things that are being proposed for our transgender communities and our LGBTQ communities. There's beauty. It's a new beginning. It's a chance for us to have a new beginning. And coming together with other artists from around the world to be part of this project is something that is near and dear to my heart, because I will fight as Mama Anna for anyone who is being oppressed, anyone who is being bombed out of existence, anyone who is being told that their lives don't matter, because peace can be there for all of us. And this is my part to hopefully bring a little bit more peace out of the chaos, have some of that soothing from that lanolin that's in the fibers, some of that brilliance from the sparks of the silk and of the fire star in this beautiful art bat that I used on top, some calm and peaceful feelings for all of us in the blues and greens that are the background. So that's my hope for us today on this Friday. As we move forward, may we live our lives so that everyone finds peace, even if just for a moment. Peace amongst the chaos. Peace.